Gentlemen, welcome to WTW Mayhem 35. I am Thomas Drake here to call all the action for you guys. And ladies and gentlemen, we've had an eventful last few shows in WTW. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wild ride. T-Bone broke the historic reign of King Crunch Jackson, and he defeated King Crunch Jackson Hendricks in a triple threat match. Daniel Devitt came out last week and said, hey, anytime, anywhere, any place for this next championship. Abraham Abaddon came out, chokeslammed and said Doomsday, so it will be Abaddon versus Devitt at Doomsday. King Crunch completely walked out of WTW. We have no idea what's going on with that situation. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see what T-Bone's response is to Jackson Hendricks' challenge. There's been a new attitude of Jackson Hendricks lately, and let's see what T-Bone's got to say. Here's T-Bone making his way out to the ring. Let's see what he's got to say.
This ain't a test, fuck the rest. Time to set the record straight. Talk your shit behind my back until you say it.
So Hendricks wants a match at Doomsday. My answer is let's tear the house down. Yeah, you beat me a few weeks ago on Mayhem. You know, I'm not gonna say that, you know, he got the better of me. You know, we're 1-1 against each other. He beat me, I beat him. He definitely deserves a shot. And at Doomsday, he's gonna find out why I am the best wrestler in WTW. So Jackson Hendricks, if you can, I'm not gonna, you can say that I'm not the best wrestler in WTW. I'm not in a whole lot of, you know, in-ring action. I'm mostly out-of-ring, hardcore matches. But there's a reason for that. And that reason is because you don't want to face me in just a singles one-on-one match. Because I'm too dangerous for that. So, Jackson Hendricks, please come out here. I want to talk to you face to face.
Here comes Jackson Hendricks, the very man that called T-Bone out. And the very man
inside
that
the
called out here.
minds of real
This new
G's.
attitude of Jackson Hendricks is something we've never
Death
seen
Row is
before.
looked upon as the
That's what he's
studio
gotta say.
gangsters of the 90s. A joke in a game called 5 Minutes of Fame.
At a regular singles match to prove that you are nothing but an idiotic moron who does not belong with the world-class wrestlers here in WTW. I want to prove that you can't lace my boots. You cannot touch me in this ring. And if you, deep down, way deep down, you and I both know that I'm the best there is. And I'm the best there has been for the last 2.5 years. And you can come out here and preach how it's a new era. But guess what? It's not a new era. Well, it's been the Jackson Hendricks era for 2.5 years, and it's going to continue being the Jackson Hendricks era because this is my show, this is my ring, and most importantly, that is my title. I deserve that title more than anyone else. I don't give a shit what the fans want to see. I don't care if they're proud of you as a champion. Well, guess what? They're going to get a champion of worth. And guess what? I'm not doing this for any of you guys anymore. You guys can shut the hell up because I am so tired. Why don't you go put your head so far in your ass and continue cheering for T-Bone?
What the hell happened to you? What happened? What happened at Resurrection? The better man. Okay? The better man will win the WTW Championship. I was the better man. I won it. What happened to the role model? The guy who everyone was cheering for at Mania 1. Everyone wanted to see beat Wesley Walker and King Crunch to overcome him. What happened to that Jackson Hendricks that people love? Yeah, you got your ass knocked down a lot of times, but you get back up and you prove why you are better than them.
You're
And
right.
you're always doing that.
You're right.
And I always believed in you.
Let me tell you something right now. What happened to the role model? I got knocked down, and none of these people wanted me to get back up. They wanted you to get back up. They wanted you to have that championship. Me, what happened to hard work? Hard work went completely unnoticed around here, and they went to you. They turned their backs on me. So you want to sit here and say that I'm not the role model? Guess what? I tried to be a role model. I preached to get back up, but they never wanted me to get back up. They wanted you to be the champion, a guy who can't even apply a damn wrist lock in this ring. They wanted you. They didn't want me, even though I'm the best damn in-ring performer that this company has.
Prove them wrong.
I'm
Prove
the
them why
best
are you?
in-ring performer that the damn Milky Way galaxy has. You're gonna have your first ever 5-star match at Doomsday because it's destined to be that because I'm in it. I'm in it. If I'm not in T-Bone's matches, you're ready to have a WTW champion of an average of 2-star matches. And if that is the idiot that you guys want, you all are stupider than you look. You all are stupid. And the fact that you cheered for him of all people, a guy that can do nothing but hit with chairs and kendo sticks and put people through fucking wood, but not actually wrestle, that's who you guys wanted. Not me, not the guy who's been busting my ass for 2.5 years. This asshole is who you wanted. So guess what? I'm gonna prove to you, and I'm gonna prove to you that both of you guys, all of you guys just made the biggest mistakes of your life. You guys made the biggest mistakes of your life when you decided to turn your backs against me and start cheering on me.
Okay, first off, they didn't turn their backs on you.
Oh.
You turned their backs on them. You turned their backs on the roster back there. You turned their backs on me. You're turning their backs on its title.
Really?
What it represents.
The only thing I give a shit about around here is me and my career. I can give a shit about anyone in the back, and I couldn't care about any of them at home. They didn't make me, my talent made me, and you guys, you turned your back on me, and you just made the dumbest decision of your life when you accepted my challenge at Doomsday.
We clearly have different reasons who we're fighting for.
If you really think that you're gonna beat me at Doomsday,
Oh, there's no way I'm letting you take in this title.
oh, because you worked hard for it, didn't you? Oh, isn't that a heartwarming story? Then guess what I don't give a shit about? Like I said, the only thing I care about winning that WTW championship and patting my pockets and proving that I am the best in-ring performer. You'll get me at my best, but guess what? You won't be able to touch me. This will be the easiest match of my life.
You've struggled winning this championship, but there's no way you're gonna win it now because I'm not letting this championship go on a punk ass like you.
Oh, a punk ass? At least it's a punk ass that can reply a wrist lock and actually fucking wrestle. Because guess what? Guess what, T-Bone? I am the best. I am the best. And if I really wanted to, I could beat you within 2 minutes of Doomsday. But I'm going to have my fun with you. I'm going to prove exactly why I'm good. I'm as good as I say I am, and better, and more. And I'm going to prove that you are as bad and worse as I say you are. I'm going to humiliate you in this ring. I'm going to make you look like the biggest dumbass when you step in this ring on Doomsday. Because if you think you
Because
can
I
touch me,
haven't been in as many single wrestling matches in ring. But the fact of the matter is, you haven't seen me as much because I have the unknown advantage.
the unknown advantage. The unknown
You don't know me.
advantage.
You haven't seen me and what I can do in this ring.
Well, guess what? Whether you have the unknown advantage, whether you're the champion, whether you have any of these idiotic morons behind your back, that doesn't change the fact that you can't lace my boots, and that doesn't change the fact that you're going to beat me at Doomsday, because I'm going to win.
I wouldn't want to lace your boots. I think it'd be disrespectful to lace your boots.
Well, guess what? You're not going to, and there isn't a snowball chance in hell that you're walking out with that. You might have won at Resurrection, but that was a fluke. So I'm going to win. I'm going to win at Resurrection. So guess what? How is your mom, and how is your dad, and how is your dog going to feel when you climb your broken ass up to that front door and realize that they raised nothing more than a pathetic son of a bitch? And guess what? How are your parents going to feel that you got the moment of the year, that you just got humiliated in front of the whole world when I beat you at Doomsday? How are your parents going to feel then? They're going to feel like real winners, like they raised a real winner, aren't they? Yeah, I'll see you at Doomsday.
Wow. Wow, what a heated exchange between T-Bone and Jackson Hendricks. Those two will meet at Doomsday, and I am scared to see what those two are going to do to each other. You saw the anger, you saw the hate amongst each other, and it's going to be a hell of a match at Doomsday. Is Jackson Hendricks as good as he says he is, and can T-Bone prove that he is worthy of a champion by beating Jackson Hendricks? That's something we're going to have to figure out. But up next, speaking of the WTW champion, he will go up against 1/3 of the Mass Misfits. The WTW champion T-Bone takes on WTF right now. WTF making his way to ringside. If WTF can pick up a win against the WTW champion T-Bone, that could set his career on a whole other track. WTF. This is a big chance for WTF here. This is a big possible win for WTF here. And the WTW champion T-Bone needs a strong win. He needs to kick off this title reign strong. Both of them needing to win here on Mayhem 35.
This ain't a test, fuck the rest. Time to set the record straight.
WTF, let's get it on. They rang the bell. These two men, what the hell's WTF doing? He better focus. Oh, T-Bone just charging and putting him in throwing those punches. T-Bone is whooping WTF's ass early on. Drop kick by the WTW champion. And a splash by T-Bone. T-Bone stalking him. Leg drop by the WTW champion. WTF stunned. T-Bone going for an early cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at like about 1.5 by WTF here on Mayhem 35. T-Bone is stalking. T-Bone is stalking WTF. T-Bone locking in for that neck breaker. Perfectly executed neck breaker by the WTW champion. T-Bone going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by WTF. WTF, Sonnen trying to get back up to his feet here. T-Bone has been in full control here on Mayhem 35. The next show will be Doomsday and air thrusting. Air thrusting. Oh my gosh, right in the ass. WTF clapping those cheeks. Wow. WTF picking T-Bone up in a fireman's carry. T-Bone getting out of it. What does T-Bone have in mind? T-Bone with an... What is he doing? T-Bone belly to belly suplex by the WTW champion. T-Bone is stalking WTF here. T-Bone getting WTF up to his feet. Could be lining up for that patented sidewalk slam. Sidewalk slam by the WTW champion. For some reason, I keep hearing two fans screaming in the background. T-Bone is stunning. He's stalking WTF. Knee drop by the WTW champion. Another knee drop by the WTW champion. T-Bone has been in full control. WTF has had little to no offense here in this match on Mayhem 35. And he's rolling WTF out of harm's way. Rolling him. Trying to get him back up to his feet here. WTF stunning back with those punches. Oh, and a drop kick by WTF. The air thruster showing some offense. Big elbow drop by WTF, mocking the WTW champion. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by the WTW champion here on Mayhem 35. He might want to try to end this quick because he's got his hands full at Doomsday against Jackson Hendricks. Oh, WTF trying to wake his peaker up. Trying to wake that thing up. The more alive it is, the harder the air thrusters are. WTF trying to get him in a fireman's carry. Oh, T-Bone is wiggling out of it. And a knee drop, dropping WTF. T-Bone getting WTF back up to his feet here. What does he have in mind? Clothesline by T-Bone. Clothesline by the WTW champion, the most violent wrestler in WTW. Leg drop. No, drop kick. Excuse me, I'm sorry. T-Bone is stalking WTF. T-Bone is getting WTF. Samoan drop by T-Bone. T-Bone going for that big elbow drop. And an elbow drop by T-Bone.
T-Bone!
Say it with your chest.
T-Bone. Go bone buster by the WTW champion. Brilliant by WTF. Rolling right off the ring.
That might be the end of it. Oh, he hit the bone buster. Damn it. Oh, man. By God, what a slobber knocker we got here, folks. 2 minutes. Oh, wait.
T-Bone getting WTF up, throwing WTF onto the mat. T-Bone going for a cover. He just hit that bone buster. 1, 2, and a kick out by WTF. T-Bone, WTF had enough time to recuperate between the bone buster and the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, T-Bone and WTF. T-Bone, he might be trying to lock in that submission finisher, the breaking point. T-Bone's got him locked in the breaking point. WTF trying to maybe powerbomb him out of it, but it looks like it's locked in. It looks, oh no. Can't quite get it. T-Bone still has it locked in. And will WTF tap? Will the WTW champion win here on Mayhem 35? Will WTF tap? And WTF tapping out, and the WTW champion T-Bone winning. Short match on Mayhem. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Mayhem. It's been a wild episode. We will get into Doomsday with Abraham Abaddon versus Daniel Devitt and T-Bone versus Jackson Hendricks for the WTW Championship. Abaddon Devitt will be a next-gen title match. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we will see you at Doomsday. What the hell? T-Bone's walking out of the arena here. T-Bone's leaving. T-Bone's leaving the arena. This man coming off a big win against WTF, starting his title reign off with a W. What the hell? That's Jackson Hendricks. What a cheap shot. Throwing him into the fence.
You piece of shit.
On the attack. Foot stomp by Jackson Hendricks. What the hell? This is totally uncalled for, you slimy son of a bitch. Oh, and he's locking him in that submission. He's locking him in that submission.
This is the guy you want. This is you. This is the guy you want.
It's gonna be deja vu at Doomsday, because it's gonna end with me holding this title above his pathetic, broken ass.
Jackson Hendricks making a statement. What a cheap attack, trying to get ahead, trying to use some antics to get ahead before Doomsday. And ladies and gentlemen, Doomsday is coming up. Abraham Abaddon versus Daniel Devitt. Daniel Devitt's got his hands filled. There's no more games that Daniel Devitt can play. He's got his hands filled with the Destroyer, the absolute Punisher that is Abraham Abaddon. T-Bone has got a 5-star wrestler on his hands, and T-Bone's going to have to prove why he is a worthy WTW champion. Jackson Hendricks is going to have to prove why he is as good as he says he is. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and we will see you at Doomsday. Thank you for joining us here on Mayhem 35, and have a great night.